In this video, you're going to discover how to use Lifter LMS lessons to create any kind of lesson that you can imagine. So I'm going to jump over to a lesson here, and you can see that we've got a video with some text below it. There's a download link in here, and then there's a mark complete button. So you could really put anything you want inside the lesson content of a particular lesson. You could have a form that you're using, you could have downloads, you could have images, you could have text. You could embed all sorts of things inside of Lifter LMS lessons. For a lot of people, they keep it simple, and it's usually just a video or some text or an audio file with instructions on how to get the most out of the lesson, perhaps some home exercises that need to be done, and so on. So let's jump on over to the back end of this lesson, and you can see right here we can just use the WordPress editor to create any kind of lesson that we can imagine. In this case, we've added a video simply by inserting a Vimeo link, and we've added some text and a download right here in WordPress. And just to show how easy this is, I'm going to add an image to this lesson, and we'll add this image. We'll stick it on the right side. That's probably going to be a little big, so I'm just going to squeeze it down about that big and go ahead and update my lesson. And if you look over here, you can see now we've got our video with our text, and our images here as well, our download, and we could mark this lesson complete when we're done with it. You can also see below that I can navigate back and forth to the previous lesson or move on ahead to the next lesson if I would like. I can also just click this link at the top if I ever want to jump back to the main course level. So let's look at some more settings that you can do with Lifter LMS on individual lessons. You can put a video or audio at the very top of a lesson if you like. I recommend just posting it in the content like I have done here. You can also make a lesson a free lesson. So we'll turn that on and take a look at that in a second. So you can see right here that lesson, and this is a non-logged in user, is now clickable, so I can go in and take a free sample, see what this course is all about with that free lesson. You can also see that down here with this flag here. There's no, this lesson isn't blocked, it's open, so I can come in without creating a user and get a little free sample. I highly recommend using the free lesson feature. So besides the free lesson, you could turn on discussion, which is a great way to have conversation at the lesson level. And if you're editing and you need to jump around, you can also easily move around to different lessons. In terms of prerequisites, you can use them or not. If you do turn them on, all you have to do is select which lesson was the prerequisite that someone has to press the mark complete button on before they can get to this lesson. Then we have drip content settings, and there's lots of different kinds of drip. You can make a lesson available on a specific date. You can make it available the number of days after the user has enrolled in the course, or after the number of days from a course start date. So those are different ways to do it. Simply pick one and then enter the value there that you want that to be. And then we'll have another lesson about quizzes and how to use that